and we're going to add a transition, so I'm just going to actually copy this right here. Alright, and we just want to change this to 5. Alright. Actually, we want to change ease in out. We want ease in out, and then we want padding dot 5s, and then ease in out. Okay, and this has to do with the fading effect of the navbar. So just copy this. I think that's right. Background 5s, ease in out, padding. Yeah, that should do it. Alright, and then still inside of the media query, we want top nav collapse. And we're just going to set the padding here to 0, and also set the background color to our dark variable. Okay, and then there's one more class in this media query, and that's going to be navbar custom. Navbar custom top nav collapse, and we're just going to say border bottom, and that's going to be 1 pixel solid, and then an RGBA value, and that's going to be 0.3. Okay, so let's just go ahead and reload this, and you can see that it's actually okay, so it's disappeared totally. It hasn't actually disappeared, it's there, it's just white, and we're going to fix that because we're going to add a background image. Alright, so that's fine for now. So let's do the intro so that we can actually show the navbar. Okay, so intro is basically the landing page. And let me just put a comment up here for navigation. Okay, so our landing, our intro page. Okay, we have a class of intro, and it's going to get a whole bunch of styles here. Alright, so we're going to set the display to table and set the width to 100%, and height is going to be auto. Padding, we're going to do 100 pixels on the top and bottom, and text align to the center, and the color is going to be light. Okay, so it's our light variable. You can see we've used these light and dark many times, so using less really gives you an advantage because you can just change it at the top instead of going through all of this. Now for the background, I'm going to say background, and it's going to be a URL, and we want /img /intro. It's what is it? intro-bg.jpg, and we want to set that to no repeat. And positioning, we want bottom, center, and also scroll. And then the background color is going to be dark. Okay, so even without the image, we want the background to be dark so that we can see the white text. Next, let's do background size. And I want to set the background size to cover, so cover the page. And we need to add our prefix versions as well. Okay, so we want to do WebKit, Moz, and Opera. Alright, so that should do it for the actual intro. Let's do the intro body. And we want to just display table cell. And we want to vertically align. We'll vertically align to the middle. Alright, so you can see we have our background image. Now we need to do the actual content, so we have the heading. So let's do that. So that's going to be brand heading, I think. Let me just check. So let's see, intro, yeah, brand heading. And we're just going to set the font size to really big. We're going to set it to, well, not that big, 40 pixels. And then the intro text we also want to do. Intro text, and that's going to be 18 pixels. Alright, and then what I want to do is a media query, again like we did here. I'm just going to copy this. Alright, and here we want to set intro, and we're going to set the height to 100% and set the padding to 0. And then the brand heading. This is where we're actually going to make it bigger, is when it's a large screen. So we're going to set this to 100 pixels. And then the intro will also be changed on large screens. Alright, and we're going to change that to 25. Alright. Okay, so it doesn't look like the font took. I'm sorry, the font size. Okay, it's font size of 40 still, so let's go ahead and let's add an important flag on this. See if that works. Oh, we added it to the wrong thing. We need this to be brand heading, not intro text. There we go. Alright, so that's good. One thing is we don't have the right font here. Now we have it set to the right font, but we haven't actually included the font in our file. So in our HTML, we need to go to the top, and I'm just going to paste in these Google font links. So I'm going to put it right before the style sheet. Okay, so if you want to just copy those. Okay, so now it has the correct font. You can also see we have the hover effect here, the transition on the Navbar. So this part here is complete. So in the next video we're going to move on and we're going to do this area, client and contact.